Well, good morning, everybody. It is Monday, March 20th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. It is the first official day of spring, but it definitely does not feel like it, and it didn't this weekend. But let's be real, it was perfect weather to snuggle in and watch some sports. And that brings us to today's top talkers. There was a lot of madness, not just with basketball, but also the Houston Astros. So what do you want, folks? Do you want the good news or you want the bad news first? Let's start with the good news, shall we? The Astros have struck gold, if you will. The Stros and World Series champs have unveiled their Gold Rush collection, and they're hosting a Gold Rush retail event. It starts this coming Wednesday at midnight. Fans will have the first opportunity to purchase exclusive Astros gold merchandise at the Union Station team store inside of Minute Maid Park. The special gold items are part of the gold program from New Era and Nike, commemorating the 2022 Astros World Series Championship. The Astros will wear the gold program jerseys on opening day, which will be here before you know it, Thursday, March 30th, and on ring day, which is Friday, March 31st. All right. I love that music and that open. All right, that brings us to some not so good news. A key player will not be starting anytime soon for the Stros. CW39 Houston's Seth Kovar in front of the show joins us now live from Minute Maid Park. And Seth, say it ain't so for the Stros. This one definitely hurts the team.
It really is a gut punch, Maggie. Jose Altuve, fan favorite second baseman, longtime Astro, is out. He has a broken right thumb. He took a 95-mile-per-hour fastball off that thumb. It's unclear just how long he will be out. I'm seeing reports that it could be 8 to 10 weeks, which would translate into 6 to 9 regular season weeks. One thing's for certain, though, he will not be over there at Minute Maid Park on opening day when the Astros take on the White Sox. We'll get more on his status in the coming days. But let's go ahead and show you some pictures now of just what happened to him. He was in obvious pain after getting hit by that pitch thrown by Colorado Rockies reliever Daniel Bard, who's playing for Team USA in the World Baseball Classic right now. Altuve is on his native team, Team Venezuela, and add insult to his injury, Team USA beat the Venezuelan squad 9-7 on Saturday. Our country's team is now on to the championship game of the WBC after blowing out Cuba 14-2 yesterday. We'll play the winner of Japan versus Mexico that's happening today. Now, as for Altuve, there is no timetable, like I mentioned, for his return, no official timetable. We will keep you updated. I have another Astros note for you, and this one's kind of nice in a way. It's former outfielder Josh Reddick announcing his retirement on Instagram on Saturday. We have the post to show you. He was very complimentary of Houston. He thanked each of the teams he played for, and he spoke highly of the 4 years he spent as an Astro, including being part of the 2017 World Series Championship team. Reddick said Houston has become home for him and his family, and he praised the passionate fan base, including those who do his Ric Flair-like woo when he'd come to the plate. Congratulations to Reddick for a solid 12-year career. Congratulations also to the Houston Cougars. The U of H men's basketball team is on to the Sweet 16, the quarterfinals of the NCAA tournament, with a win over Auburn on Saturday. They play Miami on Friday for a shot at the Elite Eight. A win then would put them in the regional final game with a berth in the Final Four on the line. So just like the Astros did last season, the Cougars are looking for a championship. The road to a championship might take them through Texas. Yes, the University of Texas also advanced to the Sweet 16. They'll play Xavier right after the Cougars play Friday night. If the Cougs and the Horns win, they play each other on Sunday with a shot at the Final Four on the line. So, Maggie, can you imagine how much fun that would be to have the two Texas teams still in the tournament battling it out for the Final Four?
Especially for UT. I'm sorry. All right. Joining me, though, is the real MVP to talk about all of the sports madness, the good, the bad, the ugly, is digital producer and my friend, Chad Washington. All right, Chad, first things first. Let's talk about the Stros.
Yes.
I told my husband, and I couldn't wait to tell you, I think that it's terrible timing to have this going on because players are getting hurt.
But it's early. Number one, it's early. That's the one thing I would say. The season hasn't begun yet. And yes, the World Baseball Classic, that's why they play it in the beginning of the season. It is what it is. Injuries stink. I don't like it. Altuve's going to be out, they say, approximately about, what, 8 to 10 weeks?
I mean, that it looked so painful.
Yeah, you fracture your thumb. That does hurt. It hurts like a
I've never done that.
I bet it hurts like a lot, but the good thing is Astros do have options. They have a couple players. Mauricio Dubon, who was a utility player last year, he may be an option there. David Hensley, remember him from the World Series when he got some good hits? He's maybe an option. Astros could also pick up some people that are, seeing the journeymen out there. I think a couple of them are out there. Jonathan VR is one of the names I think is one of them out there. And you can also wait till some people get cut from other teams from spring training to pick up, and that way they could probably find something to maybe, put some people in place, but obviously they will miss the production from Jose Altuve.
I know, and it's opening day, and you get so excited, and I just think it's terrible timing.
Jose, he'll be there. He'll get his ring. He'll wear his jersey.
Speaking of rings, though,
but what's up?
Is U of H? Are they going to get a ring? How are you feeling about the bracket?
I am feeling good. They really showed some heart because they were down 10 to Auburn.
I didn't like that.
Tough. They were down, but give credit to Marcus Sasser. He, bouncing back from that groin injury, he scored 22 points. The defense really stepped up hard in the paint. They held Auburn to only 3 or 4 buckets in the second half. So really, that U of H defense really stepped up and got that win. But I'm a little bit worried about their matchup. They're playing Miami on Friday, and Miami really surprised me beating Indiana last night.
Yeah, Brett's in my bracket.
Yeah, that definitely is, because I thought Indiana was going to advance out of that, but Miami's tough. They really don't have a go-to player. They just really have a bunch of guys that really just step up at different times, and they rebound. They're tough. They're battle-tested, and that's one thing about U of H that I'm worried about. They're almost a carbon copy of U of H.
Oh.
So it's
at least they have days, though, to rest. Sasser can rest, too. I like that idea.
The rest of the team matchup, but I think U of H can still pull it out, and it still could set up to have an Elite Eight matchup on Sunday between University of Houston versus University of Texas. Could be a big old.
Who are you rooting for besides the Cougs now that Penn's out?
Penn State's out. I don't know. I think it's just, one team I'm probably looking at is maybe Michigan State, because keeping that Big Ten thing going, they surprised and got through. That's another team I'm looking at. I don't know. That's kind of hard because there's, like I said, U of H and UT are the only 2 Texas teams left, and they're going to face each other possibly.
That could be really fun, though.
Elite Eight. That could be really fun to see those two teams go at it.
All right. Well, Chad,
there's one more team, UCLA, I'm kind of looking at as
well.
well.
They're in my bracket, too.
That's right.
All right. Well, as always, I love having you on the show. We talk sports every day, so why not talk about it on the show?
Absolutely.
We'll see you throughout the week. Thanks, Chad, for everything. And stay tuned. We are talking health after the break.
You can't escape justice.
She was gonna get me.
What'd you do?
I hid.
Judge Mathis.
Next on CW 39 Houston.
Do you suffer from knee pain? Ever been diagnosed with osteoarthritis? Or worried about the risks involved with knee surgery?
It hurt all the time, like the nerves were rubbing against each other.
I was at the point of either replace my knees because I'm tired of this pain.
Get the relief you need without surgery. We're Arthritis Knee Pain Centers, the premier leaders in non-surgical knee pain treatments. Instead of surgically replacing your knees, our state-of-the-art procedures replenish the depleted natural cushioning in your joints with an FDA-approved shock-absorbing gel, without surgery and without downtime.
After the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
We've successfully treated thousands of patients. Medicare and most private insurance cover this procedure.
Full motion, no pain, walking, everything just back normal like it used to be.
Now with locations in the Woodlands, call 1-800-593-3484 for a free no-obligation knee pain assessment or go to arthritiskneepain.com.
During the Rooms to Go anniversary sale, the best things come in 3s and in convenient boxes. Choose from 3 great mattress-in-a-box brands, Casper, Nectar, or Purple. Then enjoy 3 amazing benefits you'll only find at Rooms to Go. Low, interest-free monthly payments for 60 months, 2 free matching pillows, and the ability to try before you buy. Sleeping better and saving money is as easy as 1, 2, 3 during the Rooms to Go anniversary sale.
Age comes with wisdom, and wisdom comes with benefits. So if you have Medicare and Medicaid, or you receive extra help paying for prescriptions, make the wise call and dial 1-855-945-0578 today.
Let me help you with that.
Cigna Medicare Advantage plans offer a monthly allowance to buy groceries, help paying for essential utilities like gas, electric, water, and more, and up to $20,000 in covered dental services. plus hearing, vision, and an over-the-counter allowance all in one plan.
Heidi, I found a better brush for you.
Again, if you have Medicare and Medicaid or you receive extra help paying for prescriptions, call 1-855-945-0578. That number again is 1-855-945-0578 to learn more about Cigna Medicare Advantage plans today.
Well, welcome back to Houston Happens. I feel like I'm like swimming, just all this water behind me. But no, we are excited because you can cruise for cars. Literally, are you ready? Look at this unveil. There is an amazing grand opening sale happening at Volkswagen Cypress. My girl Ito, she has more.
Here's some exciting news. A new Volkswagen retailer is having their grand opening in Cypress. To tell us more about what services they'll be offering, grand opening sale, and more, here's Alex Garcia, General Sales Manager. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning.
So tell me a little bit more about this grand opening. What's going down?
So we just opened up our new location right off of 1960 West. So we have the largest service department. We have 46 service bays available to get people in and out same day on repairs. Plus our big grand opening sale. When you buy a new car, you get a cruise. So we know a lot of people have to struggle and make a decision between, do I buy a new car? Do I take my family out on vacation? This way you can do both. Come in, see us. We'll give you a great deal on a new car and take your family out on a vacation on us.
Oh, Alex, you are an answer to prayers. I actually need a new car. And my kids also want to go on vacay, so this is an unbelievable deal. So tell me a little bit more about the services you'll be offering at your new location. You mentioned that you are going to be doing some repair services, but what else do you have?
So we do service, so anything parts that's needed there as well. Plus, we do anything non-Volkswagen pre-owned as well. So if whether you're looking for a new car or a pre-owned vehicle, we have a great selection for any of your needs.
I love that. Pre-owned as well, and it's all in one location. So now let's talk a little bit more about the vehicles that you offer. So I'm thinking van. Well, actually, my husband's thinking van. I'm thinking SUV. Let's be honest here. Tell me a little bit more about the line of cars you have coming to your lot.
So right now, especially in the SUV, we have a great selection. We have starting off with a Taos. So if you're looking for something smaller in an SUV, you get a Taos that's jam-packed with a lot of technology and a lot of safety features. Or if you're looking for something to fit the whole family, we have an Atlas. Depending how big or how small your family is, you have an Atlas and an Atlas Crossport. Third row, you can fit 7 people into it. Plus, haul all the things that you need while you go on your vacation, or if you're out with the family for sports on the weekends, everything fits in one car with all the technology and all the safety features that are needed.
I am going to be knocking on your door, Alex. I desperately need a new car. So where can we find some more information on your lineup, plus also on the grand opening?
So you can either visit us here in store at 11411 Northwest Freeway or 1960, or you can come and see us online at vwcypress.com.
I love that, Alex. Buy a new car, get a cruise. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, turning to health news. Oh, my friend over here, did you know 50% of people who experience a possible concussion don't even get it checked? Well, let's see what experts are saying and why you should pay attention to concussion symptoms.
March is Brain Injury Awareness Month, and we know that concussions can happen to anyone, anywhere, at any time. Concussion awareness is so important because you can't treat what you don't know. And I can tell you as a neurologist, it's not always easy to know if you have a brain injury. If you twist your ankle, you can see that your ankle is swollen. You can feel that it hurts. But when you injure your brain, we call that an invisible injury. You can't see that your brain is injured. So over to Kathy, who is the president of the National Athletic Trainers Association. Can you talk to us about some tips for parents And coaches on the field?
Athletic trainers are educated healthcare professionals who are there to assess injuries if and when they occur. We know that 300,000 athletes in high schools and colleges suffer concussions every single year. And athletic trainers can be there, have the knowledge and expertise to evaluate those injuries, but we have to be there. And we also know that 1/3 of high schools across the country do not have access to an athletic trainer. So I would ask parents and coaches, who's taking care of your children when they're participating in athletics? Because we know that recognizing concussions and treating them properly is what really protects the health and safety of student athletes. So, Beth, what are some of the myths? How do injuries occur, and what are some of the myths surrounding concussions?
Well, the number one cause of concussions would be slips and falls, followed by motor vehicle accidents. So that brings us to our first myth. Myth number one, only athletes get concussions. In fact, the vast majority of concussions happen to non-athletes from slips and falls and just everyday accidents. Myth number two, people think that you have to lose consciousness to have a concussion. That's not true either. Most people will not lose consciousness when they have a concussion. And Kathy?
And myth number three is you have to get a blow directly to your head in order to be concussed. And we know that a significant blow to your body as in general can cause that concussion as well. And from a sports standpoint, it's often believed that male athletes incur concussions more often than females, and it's just the opposite. 2 to 3 times more concussions occur in women. So treating athletes individually, recognizing those symptoms, and getting them appropriate care is critical to the recovery from a concussion. And to have more information, Beth, where should they go?
Well, you should go to concussionawarenessnow.org and stay tuned because we have a new public service announcement coming out soon.
Well, thank you, ladies. Speaking of health, it's Motivational Monday plus National Nutrition Month. So who better to have on the show than friend Dr. Brooke Goldner? It's always a pleasure to have you. Thanks for waking up with us.
Oh, yes. Thank you for having me. And you know, it's also National Autoimmune Disease Awareness Month. So when you combine nutrition awareness and autoimmune awareness, this is my life's work, is teaching how nutrition impacts autoimmune disease and how it can reverse it or prevent it. So I'm just extra excited to be here for this.
And what I love is you know about this firsthand. So tell people at home a little bit about your story.
Absolutely. So before I ever got the white coat, I was in a hospital gown. I was a patient, 16 years old. I was diagnosed with lupus. I was in kidney failure. I've had blood clots, mini strokes in medical school, arthritis, migraines, rashes. 12 years of my life I spent sick with lupus.
So you took it into your own hands. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, medicine's kept me alive for all the time that I needed to. But when I changed my diet 17 years ago, the lupus went away. My kidneys went back to normal, the blood clots went away. Everything that I was told was impossible is possible. I had 2 healthy children. I have normal blood tests. I don't take medication. So I made it my life's work to bring that to the public. My husband and I released it to the public for free, the protocol, the Goodbye Autoimmune Disease protocol. We teach people how to use nutrition to get their health back. And thousands of people all over the world now are living their lives free of disease because they follow our simple steps to what we call hypernourishment, overdosing in nutrition to fix your body.
Well, I'm excited because you actually have some that you're going to show. So tell me about this.
Absolutely. So the most important thing to understand about nutrition is that old adage is correct. You are what you eat. Your cells, your immune system, they're all built out of your food. So if you're eating fast food, lots of meat and dairy, junk, processed junk, your cells are not going to function properly. It'll turn on your genes for disease. Right? You're not born with autoimmune disease, it develops over time. So if you want healthy immune system, healthy cells, you got to eat the stuff most people don't want to eat, you know, like the green stuff.
I love it actually, but I know, but it is good.
Most people, there's a little bit of this on their burger, and you call it a day. But the highest dose that you can get of vitamins and minerals, antioxidants, all the things you need for a healthy immune system to fight cancer, to fight disease, the highest dosage is in dark leafy greens and cruciferous. Really? So I like to overdose people in these, and I'll show you how I do it. And then we use the fruit to make things taste better. So let me show you something. So the way I get my patients and clients to eat large amounts of greens is I get them to drink them.
And kids. This is great for kids, too.
Oh, my kids drank them out of their bottle because I don't want them ever to be sick, you know? So what we do is we take a nice high-powered blender. We make it mostly greens, okay? I know it looks scary, but it tastes good. I'm going to make you try it.
Okay.
So.
I will. I'll try
Live TV. We'll find out, right?
My face does not lie.
So I have the same problem. So we have the greens, all right? We use omega-3s from flax or chia seeds, and we put that in. That actually creates anti-inflammatory immune cells and a fast metabolism.
Well, so we only have 30 seconds.
Okay, and then bananas, all these fruits here is to make it taste good. You blend it up.
Okay.
And then through a straw, you can nourish yourself, get your health back, and even if you're still eating junk, at least you can crowd some of it out and get nutrition. So we'll find out what you think here. It looks
and where can we
green.
go for more information on you?
GoodbyeLupus.com and social media, Instagram, Facebook, at Goodbye Lupus. I'm everywhere.
All right, well, I'm going to taste test.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. And you just feel better about yourself. You feel lighter, like you're doing something. So cheers to you and all the work you're doing. I'm really proud of you, and I always love having you on the show. So check out Dr. Goldner, and we would love to have you back.
Anytime.
And I'm going to have more of this, so thanks. It's an added bonus. Stay tuned. We're serving up more Houston Happens after the break.
It's good, right?
To the tooth grinders, the ice chewers, and the bottle openers, you are welcome here. At Jefferson Dental and Orthodontics, we get it. Life happens, and your teeth take a beating. We're here to meet you where you are, which means creating payment plans that work with your budget, whether you're insured or not. At Jefferson Dental and Orthodontics, all smiles are welcome here, not just the perfect ones.
Call 800-714-9040 to schedule your appointment today.
A short while ago, an injured worker left me a message that said, "You probably won't call me back, I'm just a nobody." Those words stunned me, and I called him right back. Nobody's a nobody, and no one deserves a better firm than you. After my brother Tim's accident, I set out to build an injury firm my own family would hire. And today, as America's largest injury firm, there is no other firm I would hire. All law firms are not the same. There's only one you, there's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Caring for a loved one takes strength, emotional strength, physical strength, mental strength. It takes endurance, creativity, flexibility. TexasCaregivers.org provides information, resources, and tools for care planning and short-term caregiving breaks to strengthen the care you give while caring for yourself.
We're here with Chris Cunahan of our local leaf filter. Tell us how leaf filter is different from every other gutter protection on the market.
With Leaf Filter's patented filter technology, there are no gaps, no openings, no place for debris to get in at all. We install Leaf Filter on your existing gutters. You'll never have to climb a ladder to clean out your gutters again.
You know, that's peace of mind and then some. So how do people sign up?
Well, folks in the greater Houston area, call 346-501-4701 or visit noclogs.com.
Anyway! 104.1 KRBE.
Home of the Rulin' Riot Show, mornings 6 to 10.
It's about damn time. This is where Houston's hit music lives. No, it's not the same as it was.
Alexa, play KRBE. Houston's #1 hit music station, 104.1 KRBE.
I lived for 4 years in Kansas, college in Missouri. I grew up on Army bases. I was a Midwestern girl. No matter where you are, you want to hear the stories that matter to you. And that's what we do on News Nation. I have a different perspective on stories that matter to all Americans.
And before we get to our next guest, here is a look at today's sponsored content. New year, new rates. When it comes to our electricity bills, sometimes you just don't know what type of plan to find for you. Well, guess what? We have our good friends at Power Wizard joining us. Christine, thanks so much for waking up with us.
Thanks for having me.
So Christine, I have to say, it's been great to see my bill and see the rates start to go down. What kind of trends have you been seeing?
Yeah, so we at Power Wizard, we're constantly looking at market trends, forecast, and while we don't know what's going to happen in the future, we're definitely seeing rates come down right now. However, most people a year ago signed up on this long-term contract. And rates are definitely starting to come down even further.
So talking about those long-term contracts, Should we still go on a long-term contract? I mean, the 12-year or 12-month, I should say, it's kind of appealing again. So what do we do?
Yeah, if your contract is ending anytime soon, now is really the perfect time to switch. Seeing rates at 10 and 11 cents again, and even with 12-month contracts, so you can actually sign up for a shorter term plan at this moment.
Okay, but here's the great thing, is you guys will guide us and you'll help us find the right plan for us. So tell us a little bit about the workings of Power Wizard.
Yeah, so we're constantly looking at trends. What we do for our customers is sign them up on their behalf. You never have to lift a finger. We'll sign you up for a new contract and we'll cancel your old expensive service. So we literally do it all for you.
That's what I love because, girl, I don't know about you, but breaking up is hard to do. And you're like, oh, I don't want to have to call someone and be like, yeah, I want to get out of this.
Yeah.
And you guys will tell us then you'll just switch our plan automatically.
Absolutely. We'll call them for you. If you call them, they're going to try and get you to stick with the same contract. And typically it's super expensive. So most people just continue on with their service because they don't know what to do.
That's what I did. When I was in my apartment, I just kept auto-renewing. Yeah. And now looking back at my bills. So I don't know about you, a lot of New Year's resolutions, you want to save money. And Power Wizard, that's what you guys are about. And customers, they are happy. You guys have amazing reviews.
We do. So we have hundreds of 5-star Google reviews, and we plan to keep it that way. So
what's the best way for us to get in touch with you all?
Just give us a call. That's really the easiest way. Our customer care team can give you a updated contract rate and really let you know how much you can save each month.
That's what I love too, is that you actually have people there, because so often you can't get a hold of a person. You have people there that will answer the phone, and it helps every demographic. So the elderly too, they really benefit from this too.
Yeah, we encourage you to call us rather than go online. It's just so much easier that way. You get to speak to a friendly customer care expert.
Hey, that sounds like heaven to me. Well, Power Wizard, what are you waiting for? They are here to help you find the perfect rate and save you money. Sounds like a good deal to me. Thanks so much, Christine.
Thank you.
And that's a wrap. Have a great rest of your Monday. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time, for more Houston Happens. Bye for now, everybody.